Hi everyone, my name is Janet Candelario, and as he said, I was detained here for 13 months and 9 days. I know Rosa, who used to work for First Friends since back then, since I was detained. She visited me here, and I met Sally here as well. After my detention, I founded the Mamichelo Foundation, which is a similar organization fighting for people, helping people. Sally, who used to work for First Friends, is our director. I poached her. I was so fortunate to get her to work with us. When I was detained wrongfully and unjustly, I also was detained that long because I started calling First Friends and NPR and Congress and Senate and ACLU and anybody who would listen, and they hid my file, even though I had a green card application pending and no criminal history. This is my first time coming back here since I was released 6 years ago. And they've actually moved my body to another state, and then they brought me back here just for the bond hearing. My case said precedent. I filed a habeas corpus. When you are detained at a port of entry, you don't even have the right to a bond hearing. I filed a habeas granted for the first time in the Third Circuit to an arriving alien, which is the charge, the right to a bond hearing. The government was appealing it 3 years after I was released. Needless to say that I have major PTSD because of this and other things, but I mean, I manage well to the best of my ability most days. One of the things that I used to say when I was detained is, being detained is like you are dead, but you can talk to the living. It's like they strip you from your life, from your family, the human cost. And for me, I'm extremely strong and I'm resilient and I'm a fighter, but the pain to my family, to my son, to my friends, to all the people that were hopeless, even people who had resources that would have paid $1 million to have me released, and I didn't even have the right to a bond hearing. I remember when I filed my habeas, at that point I had run out of money. There was a terrorist, convicted terrorist now, who exploded a bomb here in Jersey and New York. And this person got a bond hearing, and he got a $5 million bail. Me, because I wasn't born here, I didn't have the right to even a bond hearing, let alone, or none of us. So my case opened the door and set precedent for people to get bond in this state. There is so much pain in this place. I actually am writing a book called Frozen Tears, as in tears that have been frozen by ice. There is so much pain in this place, I cannot even begin to explain. Like, I just kind of walk here and I took a picture of that door because that's what I was released from. One of the things they did was they moved my body to another state but kept my case here. And when I won to defeat my habeas, when I won my habeas, they brought me here, and an officer said to me, "We're gonna break you." On the way out, I said to him, "It takes a lot more than you to break me. Sayonara." I wanted to say something else, but I didn't think that was a good idea. Today, Human Rights Day, this very place is an insult, and it is a violation of human rights, just the existence of this place. And what do you do when the government is blind, and when the government allows places like this to exist? Like, we want to be law-abiding citizens, and I am. We want to contribute to society, and we do. But when the very entity that is supposed to protect you is allowing things like this to happen, and as I said before on another speech, and now, like, I remember a nice officer here saying to me, "I'm just doing my job," and I said to him, "So were the Nazis. They were doing their jobs, and when you stand and you do nothing and you let things like this go on and happen." It is so sad and so heartbreaking that today in 2023, things like this are happening in this country. Like, these machines that are money-driven and motivated to make money with human pain, it is disgusting. The immigration laws in this country and the immigration detention machine are immoral, to say the very least. And I mean, I'm one of the lucky ones. Like, I saw people, we had a client, Christian Dumitrasco, who died because he was denied medical attention this year. I just heard from Jenny that 2 people died in detention, and I know from experience that they deny medical attention to people because it happened to me. And then they cover it up. When you have tons of witnesses, you know, it is, I am perplexed, and I am Cuban, right? I am perplexed in a country that I don't need to explain the dictatorship that at the castle regime that is happening in Cuba. I am perplexed that in America things like this happen, like before, and the worst part is that most people are oblivious to what's happening. Like even me, I am an immigrant, and up until my detention, I guess I would say I was a privileged immigrant. Most people don't know these places existed. I didn't know these places existed until this happened to me. Most people are blind. They are oblivious, and also they don't want to know. And I don't think it's as black and white as they don't want to know. But you know, they are not really exposed. I wasn't, and I'm an immigrant. And so how do we bring awareness to what is happening, and to the injustices that happen every day in immigration detention in this country? And how do you bring accountability to ICE, like, or DHS, like nobody supervises them, and so they do what they do with impunity. So they should be, I guess, an outside regulatory body, so these people cannot keep killing people and committing the atrocities that they commit, and destroying families. And I mean, that's where we are here for. And also my heart goes out to the people and the conflict in the Middle East. It doesn't matter what side you take when you rape people and kill people and starve children and deny people resources and attention. That is wrong. And it's really, really sad to see how the world is such a fucked up place, pardon the English. But they are good people like us who are here to do our best to try to make things better. And I really hope this place closes, because the pain that this and the ripple effect of places like this, how they destroy people, how they kill people, this is a genocide, really, in the name of the law, I guess. So anyways, we'll continue to fight, and I really hope that all immigrants are free in this country, that being a criminal in this country, you have more protections and more rights than an immigrant. But you know, we hopefully will make progress, and little by little we will get somewhere where there is some justice and some freedom, and I hope that everybody here in this place gets released. And I hope if anybody talks to anybody that they are not alone, and will keep fighting until they come home to their loved ones. So thank you.